Thank you, Chairman. This amendment is all about know your customer, know your client, as we're talking about grants that are doled out from the taxpayer through the federal government to nonprofits, for-profits, municipalities, states, you name it. If you go out there and you ask a bank for a loan, whether it's to buy a home, to start a business, to send a kid to college, you have to prove your income. You have to prove your employment history, your debt to income ratio. In other words, your assets and your liabilities. That's what responsible lending does so that somebody doesn't get stuck with a bill that somebody can't pay for. The bank has to make sure that you can hold up your end of the deal. But when a private entity stands to benefit from federal taxpayer dollars in the form of grants, the government will write a check for millions or hundreds of millions of dollars with little to no underwriting at all. And so that raises some very real questions. What happens if the operator folds? What then? Are taxpayers made whole? Or are they left with infrastructure that they can no longer use? And why is the federal government cutting checks of those sizes that we know they are without looking at the finances of the entities that they're dealing with? The same pattern repeats everywhere. A private operator partners with a public applicant to reach federal funds, as so often happens. A company that could maybe not pass a bank's loan application can get a check from the U.S. taxpayer just because the application carries the name of a city or a port authority or a navigation district or a transit agency. The public entity gets a project, the private operator gets the contract, and the community, they will go out there and they will get the risk. The taxpayer will get the risk. So a federal grant cannot be a lifeline for a failing private entity at the taxpayer's expense. My amendment requires that the Department of Transportation adopt new grant applications that asks every applicant, every business owner, guarantee, controlling manager, or third-party operator behind them for the same information that any lender would expect to see: tax returns, financial statements, annual revenue and profit, outstanding debts, monthly payments, ownership stakes, full names of people who are involved. It's important to note that many of these questions come straight from the applications that bank customers fill out. I didn't just pull this stuff out of my backside. This amendment is also divided into three separate parts, depending on whether a grant applicant is a government entity, a for-profit business, or a nonprofit, and the questions are designed to speak to their financial situations. It then says that when the Department of Transportation receives the application, this committee, the Committee of Transportation and Infrastructure, needs to be CC'd on that. That matters. How often are we as members of Congress asked to issue letters of support for these type of applications? You know, we have companies that want us to go out there, or municipalities that want us to go out there and support a grant application. But again, we don't have the capability to do the underwriting. We don't have the underwriting information, but we're asked to go out there and support on it. That is a real problem. And so as representatives, we should know more about those that are asking for these grants. The principle here is very simple. The federal government should not be handing out hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars on terms looser than what a community bank would accept. The federal government should know our customers, know our clients, know those that are requesting grants. I would urge my colleagues to vote yes on this amendment, and I thank you and I yield back.